These 11 SEO tactics helped us grow this client's top 10 rankings by 3,314%, which skyrocketed their traffic from Google by over 800% and increased their revenue by 1,074%. These tactics can help you seriously grow your market share on Google and go from a business that is failing on Google to winning. So let's dive straight in. This first one is a big hitter and will drive a serious amount of value to your most important pages, but it is often overlooked by many businesses. Your homepage is the strongest page on your website. We also know that links within content provide more value to Google as it allows Google to understand the context of the link. For example, a link to your Red Shorts page via the main navigation will have much less value than a link within a block of content that also goes to your Red Shorts category page. This tactic pairs those two signals, contextual in-content links from your strongest page to your most valuable commercial pages. This rolls us nicely into tip number 2, which will ensure you can be as relevant as possible for as many keywords as possible. You can do this by ensuring your site structure matches your product offering. If we go back to our clothing example, if you sell shorts and you have lots of them, red shorts, medium shorts, men's shorts, Nike shorts, then you need to make sure you have a category page for every variation. You can then optimize each of those pages for their individual set of keywords. I touched on this briefly in tip number 2, but this will ensure you have the best chance of ranking for what you sell. And it's so simple. Create content for every category or service page explaining what that page is about. There are some key SEO elements to include in this content and some to avoid. Include your page's main keywords in the meta title tag. Ensure that title tag is legible, as this is what users will see when they click through from Google. Ensure your H1 tag also has your main keyword included. Consider having your content both above and below the fold, but keep a keen eye on how this impacts user experience. Bold your keyword and related keywords sparingly throughout your content. Write naturally and do not aim for a specific keyword density percentage. This tip can make the difference between Google thinking a page has zero value to thinking a page is extremely important. Creating internal links within your optimized content that are relevant and contextual can provide a massive boost for the pages that are being linked to. Let's look back at our shorts example. On our main shorts category page, we may want to discuss a few of the types of shorts that we stock. So including links to those pages with relevant anchor text will allow Google to also understand what those category pages are about and, more importantly, what they want to rank for. Do this across all of your category and service pages. Google crawls trillions of pages every single day, having its time wasted. If your website is packed full of pages with zero SEO value, Google will come back less and less. This is where crawl budget optimization comes in. Open up Google Search Console, head to the Pages report. Look for large numbers of URLs in the following reports: alternate page with proper canonical tag, duplicate without user selected canonical, and soft 404. URLs in these reports are effectively wasting Google's time. Learn how to reduce the number of URLs in these reports to optimize your crawl budget. E-commerce giant Walmart found that for every second they improved their page speed, that is how long a page takes to load for a user, their conversion rate went up by 2%. Google is well aware of the connection between page load speed and conversion rate. This is why they created their Core Web Vitals framework, which is a set of metrics that contextualize page load speed. Head over to the URL below, whack in your website, and see how you perform against these key speed metrics. You can also create your own Core Web Vitals report in Looker Studio, link in the description. This is even more important on mobile and leads us nicely into tip number 7. So we know Google isn't a fan of slow loading pages, but did you know that Google also acts like a user and hates boring pages? We've seen numerous live examples of rankings plummeting when a page has poor engagement. So how do you make sure that your pages are engaging for users? Here are a few tips. Does your page satisfy the keywords that it ranks for? Would a user landing on a red shorts page who searched for black shorts be happy? Is your content compelling? Does it make a user want to visit more of your website? Can you add media to your page to increase engagement? Video, product 360 images, augmented reality images. Here's how to monitor your engagement in Google Analytics. Go to Engagement, Landing Pages, filter by the organic search channel, focus on metrics such as average engagement time per user. Here's a bonus tip. Filter these pages by page type to get granular results. Link building is tough. Just telling people to build great links is not good SEO advice. Here's some better advice. Create a calendar of all relevant events relating to your brand. Mother's Day, International Women's Day, financial year end. These events do not need to be directly related to your brand, but if you can comment on them and mention your brand in that commentary, it is worth noting them down. We've provided a link in the description that has a huge list of events that you can scroll through and see if any are relevant for your brand. For each event that is relevant, do the following. Think of content ideas that you can create that blend the event and your brand. Blog posts, short videos, long videos, graphics, tools, anything. Get commentary from relevant people in your business that can talk about the event and how it relates to them and the company. Create a list of contacts and publications you wish to outreach to and start outreaching. We do this with every client and as a result have been featured on hundreds of websites throughout the internet. This is called Reactive Digital PR. If you work in e-commerce, then Q4 is gifting season. You will find hundreds of publications who are desperate to get your products featured in their gift guides. National newspapers, local newspapers, tech websites, they're all at it. The beauty of this is that you don't even need to send them actual products. You can simply send imagery with a blurb about what the product does. If your business is not e-commerce, don't sweat. The same process applies, but you can find influencers and websites that are willing to trial or test your non-e-commerce product. We see so much SEO advice out there that is obsessed about targeting keywords when a user is ready to buy. For every user that is ready to buy, there are hundreds of users who are just starting their purchasing journey. You need to be in front of those people, and top of the funnel content is the way to do that. Here's what we do with our clients. We research questions and topics around their product or service. We then research related industries and themes around their business. We then create content ideas around this research. We create a knowledge base on their website that will house this content. We then write this content, optimize it, upload it, and make sure to cross-link to important commercial pages. This process has helped skyrocket our clients' rankings, getting them in front of thousands of potential buyers who are early in their purchasing journey. Experience, expertise, authority, and trust. This is Google's way of determining that who writes the content actually has the skills and experience to be able to write that content. Another reason why you should be very wary of writing AI-based content. You can improve your EEAT scoring by doing the following. For commercial content, try referencing specialists within your business. In e-commerce, this might mean on a category page, referencing a product buyer who has knowledge and experience of the product type that you're talking about. Create profiles for these experts so Google can learn more about them. Bonus tip, include links to their relevant social media accounts so Google can verify their existence. For top of the funnel content, ensure everything that is written has an author. If you work in finance or health, EEAT is a necessity. Do not skip it. So there we have it. 11 tips that consistently help us produce results for our clients.